Alright, Shalom. Yeah, Shalom, peace, Israel, first and foremost. As always, I want to give all praises and honor and glorification due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Howard Kakadash. Double honor to our elders, apostle of GMS whole law, and peace and blessings to the hopefully like Akim that are out there pushing this gospel, this doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in righteousness, in sincerity, and in truth, and also Shalom, wa Brakatham, peace and blessings to the brethren and the few sisters that may be tuning and listen, learning, studying under the vibration of Yahweh Bahashem, Shah Bahashem, How Kakadash, and once again to Wadi Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai for giving us an opportunity to be able to retain this knowledge, this truth. I want to do a lesson real quick and low willing. It's edifying as always a purpose. This famine is coming. It's not gonna be no joke because American has never seen famine comparing to other countries like when you go to third world countries, we know there's no such thing as third world countries because those third world countries have plenty of natural resources. They are able to feed their families, but because of U.S. imperialism, because of U.S. arrogance, they don't allow this country to take advantage of the natural resources of what they have to feed their people. So let's go back to the title, right? So the famine that's about to come to America, not only America, the whole world, right? It's gonna be something that has never seen before, and in his of Yahweh Shimashai, in his of Yahweh Shimashai is the one that's gonna get the credit for breaking the famine. And he says, the title of this article says, the worst global food crisis in modern history is about to go to entirely new level. And this article is on what's a headline? What was the end time? So like a end time headline.org, right? And it says hundred of man. And it says hundreds of millions of people are desperately hungry all over the world. And by the time you are done reading this article, more children will starve to death. And it says early this year, CNN actually admitted that we are in the midst of the worst food crisis in modern history, but because of the mainstream media rarely feature images of the tremendous suffering on the other side of the globe, on the other side of the globe, right? It's like most Americans don't even know that is happening because and that's the job of the media. The media is the fourth estate, right? The media is the bridge between the elite and the masses. And the elite, they don't want you to know what's going on. They want you to stay in darkness so that when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna be cut off guard. They don't want you to get ready. They want people to be told what to do. They don't want you to be conscious, and that's exactly what it is. That's why they're not preparing you for what's to come, And then it says here in the Western world, the primary way that the global food crisis is manifesting is through significantly higher prices at the grocery store. Those higher prices are certainly painful, but we can deal with that. So in that's the mind frame of most American. They said, "Oh, we got the money, even if the food prices are raising up, they feel like they're gonna be able to pay for it, but they are sadly mistaken." And it says, but when you don't have enough food to feed your family on a consistent basis, That really is a nightmare scenario. According to the official UN website, 735 million people were in a state of chronic anger last year, and that's on in every day. It's been increasing. It's been increasing because as we always say, right? As we get closer and closer to the great day of Yahweh Hashem Shai, things are gonna be chaotic, man. The whole world is about to turn upside down. People are gonna face a tough time, tough decision gonna have to be made because what's happening is we're entering into a new world order. Esau kingdom is dying off, and our kingdom, the Israelite kingdom, is being birthed. So whenever there's a transition of power, there's always tension, there's always upheaval, chaos. There's always tough times, and that's exactly what is happening. And this is in addition, an estimated 2.4 billions people face moderate to severe food insecurity in 2020. So like in 2022, this classification signify the lack of access to sufficient nourishment. This number escalated by an alarming 391 million people compared in 2019. And it says this persistent surge in hunger and food insecurity, fueled by a complex interplay of factors, demand immediate action and coordinated global food effort to alleviate this critical humanitarian challenge. And it says we have never seen numbers like this before, and the final numbers for 2023 will inevitably be even higher because crops are failing all over the planet. For example, this has been a catastrophic year for rice crop in India, and that's exactly what it is. So you see the adjective that they're using, catastrophic. Matter of fact, let's look at the word catastrophic real quick because that's what it is, man. That's of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Catastrophic. Let's get that real quick. Catastrophic. Catastrophic. Okay. And it says pertaining to or of the nature of catastrophe. And it says reversal what is expected, especially a fatal turning point in a drama. And that's like I said before, that's the transition of power. The world is being shifted, or new kingdom is being birthed, in an old world is being dying off. And it says of a drama, the winding of the plot, from Latin catastrophe, from Greek catastrophe, and it says in overturning a sudden aid, to overturn, turn down, trample, to come to an aid. And what's come to an aid? The rulership of the self-proclaimed white man, Esau Edom. That's coming to an aid. That's exactly what it is. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get more from this adjective, catastrophic. Go back over here. Catastrophic. Catastrophic. Where are you? Catastrophic. Real quick over here. Let's look it up. Catastrophic, involving or causing sudden great damage or suffering. I don't get. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, great damage, you know, suffering, and that's exactly what the day of what Yahusha entails. Let's get a few precepts, man. This second Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15 verse 1, and it says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all your faithful shall die in their faithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's exactly what it is. The famine is a part of the plague that the Lord Yahweh Shemshai is about to bring upon the world, man. And to die of famine is a horrible death, man. You know, that's your body eating itself from within. That's a horrible way to die, man. You know, it's better to die of the sword. What's the limitation? Uh, yeah, that's a horrible way to die, man. Famine, your body eating itself out. Limitation, limitation, limitation. I know it's in limitation. Uh, limitation 5. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Come on. Okay, limitation. Nah. Limitation is this 5, the 5th chapter. Uh, limitation. That's in limitation. Sorry. Let me see. This limitation. Sorry. Um, limitation 4 verse 10. No, limitation 4 verse yep, 4 verse 9. So like yeah, it took me a while to find it out. Limitation 4 verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger, because when you get put to death with a sword, guess what? It's quicker, it's less pain, you know. But being hunger, being hunger is a completely different story. Your body eating itself from within. They that be slain with the swords are better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, shrieking through for want of the fruit of the field. Your body, play tricks on you when you're hungry. You see things that are not real. You might see somebody else, or you might see someone walking by. That's what in your mind. What do you see? You see a chicken. You know what I'm saying? Your body plays tricks on you. And it says, the hand of a pitiful woman have sodden the unchildren, and that's exactly what it is. That goes into cannibalism. People gonna be eating each other. You know what I'm saying? They were the meat and the destruction of the daughter of my people in 70 AD, when the Roman uh, encircle Jerusalem and finally destroy the temple. Guess what? All people committed cannibalism. You know. It says and he says verse 11, the Lord had accomplished his fury. He had poured out his fierce anger and had kindled a fire in Zion and had devoured the foundation thereof. And that's exactly what's about to come, man. You know, the evil, the evil hell of famine. You know, let's get that real quick. Evil arrows, arrows. Um, Ezekiel 5 verse 16. Ezekiel 5 verse 16. Matter of fact, Ezekiel 5 verse 16. When I shall send upon them, the evil arrow famines, which shall be for the destruction, in which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. And that's exactly what it is, man. Your staff goes into your comfortability. You know, most Babylonian are comfortable. For the most part, American haven't been used to hunger. You know, because you have all kind of government subsidies. You know what I'm saying? Food stamp, weight. You know what I'm saying? But in other countries, they don't have that. They don't have that possibility, man. You know, people have to fend for themselves, man. You know, and it says, so will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall berave thee. Matter of fact, let's look at the word berave very quick, all right? Berave. Let's get that real quick. Berave, right? And it says, what is it? Shakal. H 7920, and it says to berave, make childless, miscarry, to make childless, cause barrenness, you know, or abortion, you know. That's happening. People are doing it willingly nowadays. And it says I will send upon you I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall berave thee, and pestilences and blood shall pass through thee, and I'll bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord Yahweh Shemshah, had spoken it, and that's exactly what it is, man. So the famine that's about to come is of Yahweh Shemshah, man. You know, and like I said, like I always saying, the closer and closer we get to the great day of Yahweh Shemshah, the more evident, the more evident these things are going to be. You're not gonna be able to run away from these things, from these prophecies, because they are speaking. They're gonna be speaking louder than ever before, man. So that was a quick lesson, man. The famine is going to be in your face. So that was a quick lesson. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to say, Kahalo Yamla Yahau Bahasham Yahweh Shaba Hasham Hawakakadash. Double honor to our elders apostle of GMS Whole Law. On to next time, Shalom.